What up? It's AaroniMoses and Life is in the Breath. This video is about the sacral, the solar plexus chakra, one of my favorite chakras. And like I told you in the last video, this is one that is a little bit more complicated and personal because of what it is. Okay, now the function, if you Google the solar plexus chakra, it will tell you that this is the home of the ego, and this is where the ego rests, and this chakra is the one that helps you to relate the most to society. It's the social chakra. It's one of those chakras that that gives you an identity in a place. That's very true. But I want you to understand that you need to look at your natal chart to understand how this chakra is used. Now, the function of this chakra in magic, in a manifestation ritual, or anything like that, is for you to connect more deeply to the outcome that you are trying to attract. The function of this chakra is to make it real. Yes, your emotions come from, some say the solar plexus, some say the sacral for them, some say the throat for others, some say the heart. But ultimately, this is, I don't want to say the heart of your magic when connecting your emotions to yourself. But this is the chakra, this is the root chakra of your magic while you're doing it. Okay? This is the chakra that connects you and your outcome to the universe, because it is not here yet. It is here because you're creating it and you're visualizing it. But ultimately, it's you, and you are the wand. Okay? And this chakra is what makes you the wand, or the tool. This chakra is what makes you the tool. Okay, that was very hard to explain. I hope you understood that. Now, what a lot of people don't know about the solar plexus chakra is that it is, a lot of people say it's the most powerful chakra, which is not fucking true at all. I feel that it's the most versatile of all the chakras, because it is one of the more psychic chakras. It's the most psychic of the lower chakras. And it is the second most psychic of the chakras when it comes to your seeing abilities and your intuition. And a lot of people won't tell you that. You cannot just Google that. Okay? If you think if your third eye is open and your intuition is strong, and you never use your solar plexus chakra for that, or you never connected or initiated your solar plexus chakra, do it and see what happens to your power. It is very important that you know that this chakra is imperative to work with if you want to become the ultimate seer that you can be. Okay? And of course, like I said before, when I empower this chakra, I make sure to tell people that I empower it according to my natal chart. So, just like the sacral chakra is the chakra of ultimate balance, this chakra needs to be constantly empowered, for me, by different energies. Sometimes I use just like my heart chakra, sometimes I use my sun sign, sometimes I use my moon sign, sometimes I use my ascendant sign, sometimes I use their planets to balance this chakra. I constantly have to balance this chakra with different energies. I think it's because I am a sun Aries and a moon Libra. Sometimes I have to use the moon to empower my solar plexus chakra and balance it. Sometimes I visualize the symbol of Mars inside it, and it glows like the sun. Sometimes I have to use my moon sign, which is Libra, similar to my third eye chakra, my solar plexus, this motherfucker. Sometimes I have to visualize Libra and use Venus. Sometimes I have to use Capricorn in my solar plexus chakra. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't usually empower this particular chakra with Saturn energies, but I use Capricornian energies, which are two different things. For you, of course, people are going to tell you use the sun, okay? I'm telling you that it could either be the sun or the moon, or it can be your sun sign or your moon sign or your ascendant sign. If you know anything about astrology, and if you've opened this chakra and worked with it before, then you probably have a good idea what you need to be doing. And of course, this is the chakra before you get to the heart, and it's right above the sacral chakra, the chakra of balance. It needs to be kept in check constantly. And of course, it's where the ego lives, but it's not where the ego sleeps, and it's not where the ego expresses itself. The ego does not express itself out of the solar plexus chakra. The ego expresses itself out of the root chakra. Okay? That's how it is. Okay. So, to activate this chakra, I would say you need to connect with fire, okay? Fire energies, lighting a candle every day. Connecting with one of the zodiacs, looking at your natal chart to see what planet is, what fire planet, or zodiac that you most resonate with. Mars is a fire planet, Jupiter is a fire planet. Depending where Saturn is, it's a fire planet for you. The sun is obviously a fire planet. Depending on where the moon is, that can be a fire planet for you too. It's not a fire planet, but it will be a doorway to fire. If, let's say, if you're a Leo moon, okay? If you're a Leo moon, you can activate this chakra with sexual activities. Trust me, I'm not a Leo moon, but my son's mother is. Doing fiery things. And of course, identifying with learning about what the ego is. Even if you go the Freudian route, learning what the ego is, separating yourself from the ego, I'm not saying destroy it, because you can use it, you can fuse it with you, and anybody who says you should separate yourself or destroy your ego, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But doing meditations to feel the difference between who you are subconsciously and who your ego is, speaking to it, connecting with your higher self, and breathing your higher self into your solar plexus, becoming your higher self, inheriting the solar plexus of your higher self, which I know I might have said that wrong, but I know intentionally what I mean. So I apologize if you took that wrong. But connecting with your ego by way of separating with it, programming it, and you're going to piss it off by doing that. But programming it for specific things and learning the voice of it. Learning the voice of it. Learning the voice of your ego. Making deals with it. Making pacts with it. Trading with it. Exchanging it with it. Learning what it is. And transforming it. Transmuting it. Breathing in that higher energy. Breathing in the etherian energy. I visualize my solar plexus chakra as purple all the time, almost 3 times a week. And sometimes, a lot of the times, I use, if you watch Dragon Ball Super, I use the Super Saiyan blue color with little stars around it and everything. Okay. A technique that I like to use, I probably shouldn't tell you this, a technique that I like to use to raise the vibration of it, besides, and you can use this for all chakras, besides connecting it to the third eye chakra, which I mean the 6th chakra, A technique that I like to use is, I'm going to give you two. So visualize yourself, or you can actually do this in real life, since it's about to be warm again. Visualize yourself in the middle of a field, and the sun is blazing down on you, in front of you, at about 45 degrees, right? 45 degrees. Visualizing the sun's energy, feeling the sun's energy hitting your solar plexus chakra. Breathing that energy in through your solar plexus chakra. Taking it in, letting it hit your spine, and balancing it, coming to the middle of the center chakra. And then breathing that energy out of your roots. Taking the energy from earth, breathing that in, breathing that back into your solar plexus, and exchanging that with the sun. Okay, this will cleanse your solar plexus. This will cleanse all of your chakras. This will cleanse your aura, and it will empower your solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra can be used to heal. The solar plexus chakra can be used to hurt. You can empower this chakra with the color black. You can empower it with the color purple. You can empower it with the color yellow, gold, white. Any of those are fantastic. Okay. I've never actually used silver, but I would imagine that would go okay too. Another thing that I like to do, of course, because I said I like to empower my solar plexus with sun, the moon. When the moon is in a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, definitely invest in that. Invest your time in doing that. Another thing that the solar plexus chakra likes is balance, that balancing energy. Okay, if you want to refer back to my sacral chakra, I'll tell you exactly how to do that. I've never actually used Mars and Venus in this chakra, but I have vibrated Isis, Osiris, Isis, Osiris. I sung it, and of course, I don't like to sing on camera. That's not my strength. So let's stick with the strengths, you know. See, that's the ego talking right there. But I believe that's it. What the affirmation that I use is, I love my relationship with love. And of course, the love energy is just easier to connect with because we all feel love. And it's universal. You can't really go wrong working with love energy. I don't do love magic. I don't do love spells, and I don't use love to empower any of my magic except for money magic. So I guess I work with love energy a lot because I do a lot of money magic. But that's it, man. The solar plexus chakra, that's fucking it. That's it, man. It's AaroniMoses, and life is in the breath. Peace.